Hey, what's happening, gamers? How's everybody doing? Welcome to Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. This is our 33rd episode? Really? Might be. Might be the 33rd episode. Hello, 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 hello. Well, we still have link cam on. We need to change that. Oh wow, I called Link and he arrived. Link cam off. Okay. Whoa! Hello, Mr. Link. Hi, guys. How's it going? So... Ouch. Oh, man. I don't even know how to talk about this. This is crazy. But there's three things happening that is causing Twitter and social media to pull themselves apart. And it's all about gaming. Well, actually, no. One is about Skeletor. There's a clip going around where I'm just gonna be completely honest with you. Skeletor is acting like Skeletor, and the internet is calling it camp. And they mad. And I'm like looking around on social media, and I'm like, did people really never watch Skeletor in the 80s? I mean, he was camp. What? So there's a scene where Skeletor is laughing maniacally. And all his henchmen are looking at him like he's crazy. And then afterwards he's like, what? He says, he's like, when I raise my hand, I'm done laughing. So, but the internet is like, oh, that's stupid camp stuff. It's like, but that's Skeletor. It's spot on Skeletor. Like, even people forget, but the 2002 He-Man show, he acted like a goofball sometimes too. It's in his character. It's like, what? How is that MCU humor? It's not MCU humor. That's Filmation humor, baby. It's just dumb. Skeletor can be menacing and scary and, you know, get down to business when he needs to, but he's kind of an idiot. That's the point. So I think that little scene of making fun of Skeletor doing something stupid is not bad. It's funny. I laughed. And I was a guy who grew up watching that show as a kid. I'm like, okay, that's kind of funny. You know? It's stupid, yeah. It's a stupid scene. But it's still funny. Like, if it was possible to rewatch the Sailor Moon Deke show today, I would still laugh even though it's corny and stupid because it'd be funny. I don't see a problem with it. I think it's funny. I don't think there's a problem with something being funny. You're doing something with Skeletor. You're trying to do a take of the character that's comprised of, like, the cartoon show from the 80s, the movie from the 80s, the 2002 He-Man show, and a little bit of the Netflix stuff. Even Mark Hamill made some weird jokes. You know, some campy jokes a little bit. It's okay. It's within Skeletor's wheelhouse. You don't need to melt down and say that the movie's stupid and stuff because Skeletor acts like, you know, how he's supposed to. Oh, man. Oh, what else is going on today? So Amber and I, we lost our car insurance. And there was a non-renewal for the car insurance. So we have no car insurance in New York. So now, on our anniversary tomorrow, our 20th wedding anniversary, we have to go to the Department of Motor Vehicles in New York and pay over $200 to register our motor vehicle on our anniversary. So that's going to be fun. So we're going to get to spend, like, I don't even know how long we'll be at the DMV. Probably hours. And then we have to go back and spend another $200 at the end of the month to get our license. It's like, what? Welcome to New York. Oh.
If you need
so that's gonna suck.
Let me know. You know,
so
things called breaks.
I've got some interesting direct messages today because I stood up for Mom of War. This is gonna make you guys are gonna laugh at this. the anti-woke, like, drama channels are now calling me a woke sympathizer.
We're here already?
they're saying that I switched teams because I'm standing up for the God of War game. I'm like, bro, what? It's like, you can't be serious. It's like, you guys can't deal with absolutes. What are you talking about? It's like, you're supposed to be the group that's like, you know, doesn't like kick people out. Not that I've ever had a membership card to that, by the way. I'm not a drama channel, but if they're like trying to direct message me for my own good. Man, it's not a good look that you're standing up for God of War or Goddess of War or Laundry War. I'm like, come on, you gotta be serious. I said, look, the game, what is the main argument that you people have had, or just gamers in general, with God of War? What is the most asked question for the God of War Norse mythology section of the game? Of the, you know, whatever, the saga. One of the most asked questions on Google is, what happened to Faye? Did Kratos and Faye ever get back together again? Did she come back from the land of the dead? Did he go to her? What happened? Sony's answer is, hey, we've got a spin-off game. And I've seen all kinds of, like, crazy videos today saying that Faye replaces Kratos. It's like, hello, McFly, when did you guys not see that the actor of God of War said they're doing a remake of God of War, number one, and number two, they're working on a brand new God of War game that he can't talk about that's down the line. Maybe he was talking about Faye's game where he's going to be in it and voice stuff and, you know, whatever. Or maybe he was talking about a completely different project, but you're still getting the remake of God of War. Faye, the wife of Kratos, is not replacing Kratos. That's just rage bait. Okay? At the end of the day, I will always be a gamer. I will always stand up for gaming against craziness. And right now, I'm sorry, but people are wilding out about the God of War thing. It's not that big a deal. And I'm going to tell you another fun spin. The game promotes family. Okay? Because it is a wholesome story about a wife and mother that wants to get out of the afterlife and see her family again. What's more noble and heartfelt than that? You gotta admit, that's right in the feels. She wants to reunite with her family. That's her whole goal.
Now let's trim that plant.
I think that's pretty sweet. Even though she's dead. You know? The road to Valhalla is closed because gods from different universes that we've never gotten God of War games about, Egypt and China, I believe, will be the main protagonists in this upcoming God of War. Her whole point is to leave the in-between afterlife and make it back to, you know, Kratos and her son. Will she achieve it? I don't know, but it's the thought about it that makes it kind of sweet.
Here they come.
So I'm on board with that. Family-friendly fun with a mom who has very noble intentions, very different than Kratos. I think that's a win. So yeah, I'm going to stream the game when it comes out. It didn't mean I switched sides. It just means that my opinion aligns with what common sense is. Just because a woman is in a game, it doesn't give people the right to freak out. Now, here's some key differences, okay? If a woman is really ugly in a game, and she's being mean to a man, and she's doing certain things, then yeah, that's toxic femininity or whatever. That's bad. You know, they're making that game to own, you know, people like me and things like that, or what the internet says I am. I lose track. They keep changing what type of villain status I have on the internet every other year. I've heard all kinds of wild outlandish stories over the years that they can't make up what type of, like, you know, I lived long enough to become the villain. to being a wife beater, to being a cheater. Oh, what was the newest one? Oh yeah, I'm a murderer apparently. I can't keep track of all the lies and stuff that people make up for me. You know? I'm like, okay. So I'm all kinds of things. I'm still a villain though, apparently. But, you know, Could she look a little bit cuter in her game? Sure. But, I mean, she's supposed to be like a 40 or 50-year-old lady. They don't tend to look like supermodels, you know? So, plus she was dead, so, I mean, it's not like she's going to get a whole new body and stuff like that. But, I think the game's going to be fine. I'm not worried about it. What I am worried about is what in the world happened to the Tides of Annihilation. Everybody remember that game? I do. Tides of Annihilation was supposed to come out this year, and it was going to be a big deal. A sci-fi game about this, like, really nice-looking chick with, like, powers and medieval fantasy stuff, and Sony was pumping up their chest about how great the game was going to be, and now it's disappeared again. Nobody knows what happened to it. And instead, we get a 20-minute, like, gameplay trailer of the upcoming God of War spin-off, but nothing about Tides of Annihilation. It just, poof, gone. No information, the developer's not saying anything. And I was actually looking forward to that. I thought that looked kind of cool. I was very excited when they first showcased that game, because, like, look! The game industry is healing! We've got attractive-looking women in games again. I was all on board with it. Never came out. Now I'm starting to wonder, did they just make up that trailer just to be like, look, the game industry is healing. We have no intention of making this game. It was just a CGI trailer, and we're never going to tell you what happened to the game. Maybe it exists, maybe it doesn't. But look, doesn't it look cool? And don't say that the game industry hasn't done that, because they have done that. They've made really awesome looking trailers and like gameplay previews, and the game didn't look anything like that. So that's happened before. Alien, I'm looking at you. Amber and I went to PAX East, I think it was 2017, and they revealed an Alien game that looked amazing, and everybody was hyped for it, and then when they released the game, it looked nothing like that, like, 40-minute preview that we had behind closed doors, and everybody was big mad. And they had a right to be, because, I mean, the developer was pulling the wool over your eyes. It was saying, this is what the game's gonna look like, it's gonna be ahead of its time, blah, 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 blah. Never happened. The game that they released was sorely very different than what the expectation was. Or actually, no, not the expectation, what they said it was going to be. And Ubisoft has done that before, too. Amber and I were in a special showing, a press showing in New York City for Assassin's Creed 3, the Revolutionary War thing. I'm going to tell you this story because this was kind of fun. So, the opening sequence of the Assassin's Creed 3 game had Connor, I believe was his name. It had him running up the, I think it was the Battle of Lexington. I think that's what it was. He was running up the side of a massive, like, American Revolutionary, like, war battle, right? He's dodging cannon fire. He's climbing trees. He's, like, killing redcoats. It's a beautiful sequence. And it looked like it was actual gameplay. You want to know what? That sequence never made it in the game. They only showed it at that press event in New York City. Like, it never happened. So developers do that. And seeing that sequence, I was like, wow, this Assassin's Creed game is going to be something else. You know, it's going to be amazing. Never happened. When the game came out, I played the whole thing looking for that sequence where Connor's running up the hill, dodging cannon fire and, like, jumping on trees like he's a parkour master. That's not how you traverse in Assassin's Creed 3 at all. There are some trees for you to climb, but nothing like that extreme. Never happened. So developers, you know, they tend to do that sometimes. Why do they do that? Because they're desperate for funding. They want people to get hyped for something that doesn't exist so that they can keep hype alive for when the game comes out. And then they could say, well, for budget reasons, we couldn't do that. Things like that. Ow. But they do it all the time. Now, I will say this. When Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag came out, there was a lot of great sequences that looked like they were left for the Assassin's Creed 3 game, and they ended up in the pirate game. There are sequences where you can, like, dodge cannon fire and swing on other pirate ships, and it was, like, one of the best pirate simulator games of all time. Like, and it's coming out this July, so you can bet your bottom that I'll be doing it, because I'm excited about it. I may even partner with Ubisoft to do it too, because it looks amazing. And they didn't really change the game too much, other than, you know, some cosmetic issues. Make it look although I still say the original looks better. But I'm still excited to play it. But that was a really, really good game. I would argue that Assassin's Creed Black Flag is one of the best Assassin's Creed games of all time. Like, it is phenomenal. It really is. Yeah, if you're in New York, one of the main things you're going to learn in school will be the American Revolution. When you're in Pennsylvania, and Illinois, one of the main things you'll learn about is the Civil War. But New York is filled with lots of Revolutionary War locations and houses and bases and all kinds of stuff. Especially in the area that I'm living. Like, there's like 4 or 5 like old forts from the 1800s still here. I mean, they've been modernized a little bit, but they're still, you know, they're touristy places. Tourist places. Oh no, I don't know how to do this one. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I've never been able to get in here. And I don't think I can bamf in there either. Ugh. Firefighter? The firefighter guy? What? Okay, you tell me when you get out. I would be the best history teacher ever? Really? I don't know about that. I mean, I would take my kids to the coolest field trips ever, though, for school. There's Fort Ticonderoga. There's some destinations where the American troops were ambushed by Native Americans that were on the side of the British. There's all kinds of stuff that happened. There's a little church in Peekskill, New York, where Washington had an emergency war meeting and had to dodge, like, redcoat spies by sneaking out, like, through the graveyard or something like that. There's lots of little things in history about the American Revolution. Plus, I had family members that fought in it. So, that makes me a son of the American Revolution. Which, you know what? What's funny is, because life is irony, I didn't find out about my American Revolutionary War history until I was long done with college. So being a son of the American Revolution helps people with college, but it's long over.
I'm gonna go to college at 50.
Okay.
I've been doing this YouTube thing my whole life.
I know that.
I'm still going back.
I'm not going back to school.
I am.
I hate school. I hate school so much.
There's no reason to hate it. It's whatever teacher you have.
No, it doesn't have to do with teachers. It has to do with just school in general. I don't like it.
Some people believe that, like, the system of, like, forcing everyone to be in one room, ringing the bell, making us go from classroom to classroom, and having no windows at all, and
Seems I
forcing
found
us all
something.
to just, like, do everything by the bell and just listen to instructions and not have any, like, time to talk and just sit there and stare ahead. They say that it's conditioning us for prison, so we'll be more docile. I think that's true, though. I think it is conditioning us for prison so that when we go to prison, or if we do, then we'll be more easy to control. I think that's the purpose of school.
Okay, so Tides of Annihilation is no longer a Sony game? Ah, went multi-platform. No wonder Sony doesn't want to talk about it. Alright, what I do want to talk about, those of you that have completed this game, how the heck do I get in there? I've been trying for several streams here in Amusement Mile to get inside the chapel and destroy the last poison ivy thingy, but I can't bamf in there. I can't break this. And I have no idea how to get inside the cathedral. It's maddening. You have to use Robin to connect the bell? Huh? What do you mean? Robin has to connect the bell to what?
Oh, you had a teacher that was like Roz from Monsters Inc. Oh, Wild Blues Cat. I had some really crazy teachers in school. I had this one teacher whose nostrils flared a lot, and she was really crazy. She was insane. She would like slam her hands on people's desks and yell at them. Like, she was crazy. She did something kind of gross. We were studying like I can't talk about it, but it was like a body part of a cow, basically. And I was holding a letter that I got from the principal because I had to go and grab a letter that was sent to the office for me, and it was like a note from my piano teacher or something. And I was carrying my letter back, and as soon as I came into the room, she was like, "Oh, Amber, can I use this?" And she just put the cow part on my letter and got it all gross and slimy. It was disgusting.
Why is that not breaking it? Hit the bell? I don't understand. What do you mean, hit the bell?
Well, you had multiple teachers that ended up in jail United Thrive. Oh my gosh.
I had what right?
I had a Spanish. Oh wow. Yeah, I had a lot of. I don't know. Oh, you had a teacher that would just like keep saying, shush up the class by saying, silencio por favor, silencio por favor. Yeah, I mean, I can imagine it's hard to be a teacher though, but. I just can't go to school right now because it costs money. I like learning.
Hit the batarang as it's hanging to make it... Huh? Okay. I mean, it doesn't seem to be doing anything. I have no idea. I mean, we got the bell up there. It's supposed to slam and hit that, but it's not doing it.
Hi, Savon. How's it going? Hi, everyone. Try to connect the bell to that line.
That's what I'm trying to do.
You pretended you were a scientist in elementary school, Blue's Cat? Mixing fruit and milk with weird liquids. Oh my god. It sounds like a fun thing, Blue's Cat.
The problem is the side of the wall stops it from smashing that thing down. You know what? I'm just gonna go watch this. This is really annoying. I'll be back. Okay, for the record, this is really, really stupid. Okay, this is how you do it, according to the internet. No, you're... Oh yeah, you're on the wrong side, but... This is how you do the stupid bell. Okay, so the bell's all ready to go. Yeah. Okay, the bells are ready to go. They don't show you, but you have to connect the bell. Inside of here. Hooray. Right. It's really stupid, but that's what you're supposed to do. Very, very dumb. Don't like it. No likey.
Well, we figured that out, I guess.
No. I had to look it up because it wasn't making any sense.
I just...
Boom.
This situation may be resolved.
Oh, you really did it! I'm defo impresso. All right, now that all the plants are gone, we're good, right? Water under the bridge, buried the hatchet, that kite has sailed. Nice! That is a load off the old kite strings. In celebration, I bestow upon thee this humble token of my awesomeness. Psst. By the way, you're on my visitors list, so whenever you're down to hang, you know where I am.
Alright. See you, Silver Sonic. Have a good night.
Yep, have a great night, Silver Sonic.
Thanks for hanging out.
I think that's it for the plants now. Maybe. I don't know.
You want me to keep trying to check on the laundry, or...?
Is that thing supposed to stop eventually?
It has several times. I have to keep doing it again and again because it's not done. I've done it like 6 times.
Oh. So the washer works, but the dryer doesn't work very well.
I don't know. The washer works real fast.
Well, that's good. Ouch. Oh, wait. It's getting dark. Oh, the bathroom's shut again.
Oh, okay. Well, I can get it if you want.
Yeah, you can walk.
Okay.
It's open now. So what were the big three things? Skeletor, Mom of War, and there was one other thing that was going crazy on Twitter today. I can't remember what the other thing is. People were complaining about something else. What were they complaining about? Was it just Skeletor and Mom of War today? I mean, overall, I think the PlayStation Direct was, or sorry, State of Play was okay. It wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible. It was just kind of eh. I think is good. It wasn't horrible, like, oh my gosh. I am tired of one thing, though. I don't like it when companies show off a game that has no intention of coming out in the next 2 years. It's like they have no more aces up their sleeves, so they're like, you know what? We're going to tease this game that is going to come out like 5 years from now. And everybody's going to remember today as the day that we released that trailer. And it's like, no, stop. Don't do that. You should only, like... I hate when companies do that. You should only showcase something that's coming out within the next year or 6 months or even 3 months from now. Like what Nintendo does with their Nintendo Directs. Most of their Nintendo Directs are all games that are coming out, you know, within a time frame of like 6 months to a year. Sometimes even sooner than that. I think that's a good business model. Instead of like, far off into the future, this game may or may not come out. I hate... Sony does that a lot. Kingdom Hearts 4, everyone. Remember when they showcased Kingdom Hearts 4? It was almost... How many years ago was that now? It can't... Has it been 10 years since the first trailer? It can't be. Maybe it is.
Will we crown a winner tonight?
I don't know.
Or will they fail?
Feels like it was a long time ago. Ow. Where's Cluemaster? Oh. Oh, is it one of these? Is it one of these? One of these, one of these, one of these. What? Huh. Okay. So what exactly am I working with here? Is this a Batgirl puzzle? Xbox Fable, yes.
Head for the East End.
We're gonna show you the new Fable in 2020. Why? I mean, I know why, but I just want you guys to think why. How come every time they show Fable, it gets uglier and uglier and uglier? When they first showed Fable in 2020, it actually looked like it could be somewhat decent. And ever since then, it's become like the game activist national anthem. They keep making it look hideous, like even more hideous than before. I remember what I wanted to talk about. The night game. Everybody is freaking out, or not everybody. There's a small fringe group of people that are freaking out because a normal-looking woman, who looks like Swedish or Scandinavian or whatever, is a option. She's known as the Beekeeper in an indie game. And certain people are very annoyed with her existence and calling her, like, some pretty derogatory things for just being, like, a normal-looking Swedish woman. And it's like, what? And I've seen some really weird remarks today, and I'm like, when we did Medieval Women in gaming 20 years ago, they did look very voluptuous and kind of, like, M-rated. But there's nothing wrong with that girl If anything, she would be wearing what a nun would wear, you know, during the Middle Ages. She's very covered up. I don't know where they get these weird ideas. It's like, what? It's like, were any of you gamers in the 2000s? Or even the 90s? Because we had some pretty far out there fantasy attire for female characters. That era doesn't exist anymore, and you guys are making up some really bizarre stuff. Not you guys, but like the internet in general. It's like the internet in general is making up some outlandish, weird stuff about this poor, like, female character model. Who's like, probably like the most like conservative medieval fantasy look I've ever seen. And people are like, ew, gross. That's offensive. I'm like, what? It's like, I can understand if people were offended, like, you know, Baldur's Gate stuff in 2002. Like, hello, Tavern Maid, but really? I don't get it. I just don't understand the internet anymore. It's too weird. It's like, sometimes I get it. Sometimes I'm like, okay, I can see the outrage, I guess. But no. I don't even think I can play that game, though. It's like really gory. It's like, it's one of those medieval, like, simulator games or something like that. On Steam Deck, I think. I'm not sure. But I don't like things with a lot of, like, gore and violence. It's T-rated games, no problemo. Some M-rated games, sure. But M-rated games where the whole point is, like, you know, pretty grotesque bodily harm stuff. I'm like, nah, I don't think I can stomach that. Because I have a weak stomach. I don't do well with that stuff. Am I going to go out of my way and campaign for the game to get canceled? No. I'm just not going to play it because I can't. It's not personally my cup of tea. I still enjoy a lot of T and E-rated games. That's my jam. And if I need a slice of life stuff, I'll hope that somebody makes a decent Harvest Moon or Story of Seasons game. Nani. Okay, I get the spinny spin. Am I supposed to hit the spinny spin? No. So then what do I do? There must be another mechanism that starts the electricity somewhere. Somewhere out there. Maybe. Or maybe not. Obviously, that's the wrong path, so then we'll try this path. Did that work? Okay, now we're going somewhere. Now we're cooking. Or not. Okay. Okay, why is that blinking? That's bad. Why is that bad? Reverse. Okay. And then up. I don't understand. If it goes here, it just goes to a dead-end circuit. Okay, so then why is it not powering it up? Oh, I'm such a blonde. It is powering it up, it's just... Never mind. Derp.
And just like that, victory is yours.
Yeah, I can't remember for the life of me. What was RuneScape on? RuneScape was a PC game a long time ago, wasn't it? Or was that a mobile phone? Am I mistaking a mobile franchise for a game that was out in the 2000s? I could be. Anyway, the RuneScape thing looks interesting, doesn't it? But yeah, thinking about the PlayStation State of Play, all I can think about is the Nintendo rumors about, like, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake split into 2 games. The child game and the adult game later on. Basically pulling a Final Fantasy VII remake situation of taking a long game and splitting it into 2 different games. We see what you're doing, Miyamoto. I really want that rumor to be true, though, because I'm on board with it. I love the idea of a massive, you know, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake with all the child elements in one game, but, you know, expanding it and giving more dialogue and voices and side quests and things like that, and then having the game crescendo with you going into the Temple of Time, being sealed inside, and then a year later you play the second half, a much longer expansion of Adult Link in Ocarina of Time. I think that's amazing, if it's true. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Is it real? I don't know. People like to think so. People are also... people are back on the bandwagon for doing the Zelda HD collection. This has been a thing, by the way, if you're new to internet stuff. People say all the time, oh, this is the year, and they've been doing this for like 10 years, by the way. This is the year that the Switch will get the Legend of Zelda HD collection of Twilight Princess and Wind Waker. It's going to happen this year. The Wii U ports of those games. Every year the Nintendo influencers do the same thing. Whenever it's E3, or excuse me, whenever it's Summer Game Fest, whenever it's Tokyo Game Show, whenever it's a Nintendo Direct, you always see the main big Nintendo people on YouTube, like people with millions of subscribers, pushing this narrative that this is the year that we get the HD collection of Twilight Princess and Wind Waker. And now they're saying, no, now you're going to get the HD collection of Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, and Skyward Sword in the definitive 4K special edition Switch 2 Zelda 40th anniversary. And it's like, no, just let it go. It's not happening. You might get the Zelda 64 remake, but you're just... let it go. Nintendo, you want to know what I know Nintendo's going to do and it's going to make people angry? Just like you got the Wind Waker on Switch 2 for the GameCube Classics, you're going to get Twilight Princess GameCube Edition on Switch 2, and you'll never get the HD remake from Wii U for either versions of those. You'll have to buy it on Wii U. They will never, ever, ever, ever release that. Why? It's too much work now, and the company that you knew that was like Miyamoto and gang, they're gone. Miyamoto, Iwata-san, Reggie, that era is over. You now have the era of people that are just like, we can bank on nostalgia by releasing Donkey Kong 64 without having to make a new Donkey Kong thing. And we can bank on nostalgia, and everybody wants Twilight Princess to come back, so we'll just put Twilight Princess on the Switch 2 as part of the GameCube thing. You watch. That's what they're going to do. I bet you. I guarantee you that's what's going to happen. And all these poor saps, like, being like, this is the year we get the collection. It's like, no, it doesn't matter if it's the 40th anniversary. Nintendo is never going to do that because they don't want to put in the time and effort to, you know... which would be very easy, by the way, to bring about those games and put them on Switch 2 in their native high-definition resolution from Wii U. They don't want to do it. They'd much rather be like, we can just go and port the GameCube version of that to our Nintendo GameCube Classics and give people a reason to buy that subscription service. And that's probably what they're going to do. a duology of... I mean, but that's what people said for Final Fantasy VII Remake. They're like, why would you break up Final Fantasy VII and just have it take place in Midgar? That's stupid. Yeah, well, Nintendo was watching people, and apparently, according to the big rumor by a big Nintendo leaker that happened, I don't know, I think it was like 2 months ago, people are talking about this. The Zelda 64 remake will be split into two chapters. One chapter, you're the little kid. It's a whole game, like a $60, $70 game. And then a year or two later, you'll get the big, grandiose finale with Adult Link. And that's the big rumor that everybody's going with right now. It's been like, I don't know, 3 or 4 months, like, people peddling this rumor. And I like the idea. I'm on board with it, because as long as they expand the story, add voice acting, add more quests to do, as a little kid and an adult, I'm down.
Ooh, that new Gotham burger.
I don't have a problem with it, you know. I've already played Zelda 64 to death the way it's supposed to be, so I'm ready for something a little different. I'm cool with it. Oh yeah, people are complaining about Jean Grey. Yeah, I know that. Also, they're complaining that the X-Men don't exist in the Insomniac universe. It's just Wolverine and Team X. No X-Men. But yeah, I agree. Jean Grey looks terrible. But I mean, the thing is, a lot of that outrage, they already knew she was going to look bad, though. So they're just like, see, we told you so, the leaks were real. It's like, but everybody knew Insomniac. Like, the game's been in development since, like, the pandemic. Of course they're going to make Jean Grey look terrible. They're going to make her look as masculine as possible. I don't understand why people are so upset about that. It was made during the pandemic. They're not going to backtrack now. Marvel has to have it released this year. It's too late, you know? They're hoping people will ignore that and be more excited about, you know, the cool things Wolverine can do in the game, which, yeah, the Wolverine stuff you can do in the game, it's definitely worthy of a distraction. It looks really, really dope. The Jean Grey character model, yeah, not good, but everything else looks really interesting. My problem with the game is it looks too cartoonish. I've played Wolverine games. They usually have a very dark aesthetic. They're supposed to be like a mature tonal thing. It's just as bright and flashy as the Spider-Man games, and I think that's a bad fit. That's me personally, though. I enjoy the Spider-Man games, but Spider-Man runs around in a bright, colorful costume. Wolverine does not. Wolverine gets blood all over him. The fact that the blood was so bright red that it looked like, I don't know, paint, it was kind of ridiculous. I was like, why are you doing this? That's what I didn't like. I was like, okay. Because, I mean, I knew Jean Grey was going to look like that. I already prepared myself. There was no way they were going to fix it. It was like, yeah, that happened. But, I mean, they knew it was going to happen. Now they're just banking on, okay, now we're going to have, like, all this hate content for the next, like, 2 weeks saying I told you so. But it's like, you already did that a year ago. The fact that people fall for the same gimmick, like, for these drama channels, it amazes me. Like, they're not doing anything new. They're literally recycling content that they already made 6 months to a year ago, saying the same thing. Now it's, aha, I told you so. But it's like, you're just recycling content. No, the X-Men don't exist in the world, OH. Insomniac already said it. They said the X-Men don't exist. In the Insomniac universe, the X-Men are not a thing. The Brotherhood of Mutants isn't a thing. And Sabretooth is not Wolverine's enemy. He's his partner. I'm sorry to hear that, Anthony. We'll pray for you, buddy. Probably don't want to share that last part. I know you're scared. We'll definitely be praying for you. I hope the doctors can figure out what's going on. Speaking of what's going on, do you guys know how to do this puzzle? Yeah, no. The Insomniac already confirmed that, though. There is no X-Men in the Insomniac universe. That's why the little kid asks, are you some kind of superhero to Wolverine? The X-Men are not a known... No. But before we do anything, let's focus on this puzzle, okay, guys? Because I'm stuck. If I go to grab that, I'm gonna get electrocuted. So what am I supposed to do here? Ah! See? Ah! I don't even think I can bamf in there. Can I bamf in there? Bamf powers. Bamf powers activate. Bamf! Soul Flare, you around? Our resident solver of puzzles. There's an electricity puzzle I can't get past, and there's no solution to it. Just an electric thingy in front of me. No power source, no nothing. No way to shut it down. Yes, mutants exist in Insomniac's game, but the X-Men do not. They'll probably form the X-Men at the end of the game. Mutants are being abducted by a weird sci-fi group with cybernetic components. Basically cyborg people. No, it's true. You look it up on the Wolverine site. Awesome. How is that a Batmobile thing? Explain to me how that's a Batmobile can't get up here. How is that a Batmobile thing? There's no highway nearby. Explain. I do not understand. How could this be Batmobile? Batmobile cannot get up here. There is no highway adjacent to it. The highway's on the ground. You won't be able to use your targeting computer to see that. What's that noise?
It's the washer.
Are you sure?
I don't know. You want me to go over and check?
Sounds like something's flooding.
You are most... I don't know why. You were not like this when I met you at all.
Sorry. You need to go south? What do you mean? Oh. Yeah, Trask is in the game, and yeah.
Looks like my wheels will
Looks
have
like
to
I
wait.
can't do this, guys. So much for parking. Sorry, honey.
Let's get moving.
I'm just worried about breaking stuff in this apartment. I was planning on washing stuff tomorrow. No, no, no.
Nice driving.
No, no, no.
Come in, anyone on patrol. Trouble brewing in the East End.
Okay,
Attempted
so what
snatch
is
and
this
grab in
about?
progress. Over.
Alright, I did the Batmobile thing that you guys want, so now what? Ah!
No time to waste.
Nothing, honey. Well, yeah, I am stuck in a puzzle, but I don't understand the mechanics of said puzzle.
Do you want me to help you figure it out?
I'm probably just gonna pause the stream and look it up.
You have no shame, do you?
No, I have no shame because I want to get to other games.
What is the puzzle? What's the puzzle?
I think I have to glide and turn off those light thingies. That'll make the electricity go away.
Okay, so you're trying to get the electricity to go away. Finally, I got someone.
I mean, that's my guess. I don't know if I'm right. Ouch, that's really hard to do.
I think you have to fly up there and have every single light go off and then
Yeah.
the electricity go off. You want me to play or no?
No, because it'll be too hard to do it.
There you got it.
There we go. Sweet.
That wraps it
You
up
have
for
to
now.
do that, says the chat. Thank you, chat.
No, I was just thankful because I'm usually just here to try to help the views, but because
Thank you, Amber.
Sony's State of Play was going fine, I was like, good, I can get some work done.
I mean, may as well, yeah. Because this PlayStation State of Play got, like, super copyright, so... Oh, yeah. Thank you guys for the super chats on that stream, by the way.
Well, I might go to bed early because I have to get up and get so much stuff done.
Mm-hmm.
What time is it right now, Luke?
8 o'clock, it's almost time for your medicine. You have 45 minutes until it's time to take your medicine.
Attention all officers. Looks like something's happening in the East End. Suspects being really mean to someone in progress.
Oh, wait, I don't know what I'm doing now.
Oh, the color catchers probably came today.
I thought we were waiting to do the thing until the color catchers came.
As long as you
My
put
books
stuff in
include
that's all the same color, you don't need color catchers.
Oh,
Only if you put stuff in that's all different
If you want to
colors.
travel
Okay.
around faster,
I
you
just
cannot
had
have
a
that
really
nearby light.
interesting idea about laundry.
okay.
I think that people should just like have all of their red clothes and just have them and just only wear red in December. And then you put all your red clothes back in the closet and never wear red again for the rest of the year. And you don't have to worry about that red bleeding into the rest of your clothes if you want.
So you're basically suggesting that, like, several times a year, people just wear... You're basically asking people to become a Power Ranger.
So basically the entire month of December, just wear red the whole month. Like every shirt you have is red. Just get an entire wardrobe of red. And then just wash your red clothes all December. And then after that, just keep your clothes in the closet and never wear red again. Because it'll be too difficult to wash it.
What about on
Red,
Valentine's
blue.
Day?
No, just don't wear red on Valentine's Day. It's not important.
Why wear white in like, wouldn't you wear white in December?
No, you wear red because of Christmas.
Wouldn't it be red and green? Otherwise, you're just wearing blood all over the place.
Nobody wears green. Anytime you have a choir
Good timing.
for
There's an
Christmas,
abandoned
watch.
light tunnel just by
They're
here.
like, you can wear
Crack
red
it
or
up
green.
and
Every
you'll have another
person
point
in
of
that choir
temperature.
will wear red.
I wore green.
There's only like one odd.
Exactly, I wore
They
green.
stand out like a sore thumb.
Yep.
Like they always look different than everyone else. Everyone else puts on a red sweater, and you have that one oddball that's like, oh, I'm
eager to
break the
see
mold
what
and
you
wear
do.
green.
Yeah.
Bet it'll
Green
be
is a
fascinating.
secondary color. There's no reason to wear it.
But they give you the option to wear green.
Right, but they're telling you that you have the option, but you know that if you wear green, you'll be the only one in the choir wearing green.
But it doesn't matter because they gave you the option to wear green if you want to.
But it's
If they
a
say,
secondary
hey,
It-
everybody needs to wear red, we're trying to match, but you could wear red or green, I'm wearing green. Because they said I could.
But I'm washing your clothes, so I'm gonna throw out all your green stuff because I don't want to wash any other colors but red in December because I have this whole method going.
I don't like that method. I'm not excited to be a part of
I'm
that.
getting you like 5 red shirts, and you can wear that all December.
Mm,
And if you're like, hey, I want to wear my green sweater today, I'll be like, what green sweater?
it seems a bit. Mm,
It's too much of a hassle. I don't have time to wash different colors.
that's what color catchers are for.
Not with red. No, red bleeds into everything. You have to wash red on its own. If you go to the laundromat and you put red in with anything else, it's gonna bleed in. Color catcher or not, I'm telling you. The only thing you can wash red with is like very dark pink, and even that is kind of scary. Or you can wash it with black. That's what I'm saying. You wear black pants and a red shirt every day in December. And then you can wash that all together. And then you put that in your closet and then you never wear red again. Don't worry, I got that figured out for you, Luke.
Don't I get a say in this?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's easier that way. I don't know. I'm trying to get rid of a lot of my clothes because I don't want to have a problem like what happened last time where I just want to have like 5
And just
shirts
like that,
and that's it.
victory
And then if I
is
have to move
yours.
again, then I'll be like, oh, I'm all packed. Lou, where's your collection of gamer t-shirts? Have fun having several bags of those. I'm just gonna rotate the 5 shirts, and then I'll have like 3 shirts. Okay, maybe like 3 shirts that are ready for December. Then I'll put them in the back of my closet. I don't know. I just want to make life easier for myself.
By dressing like a Power Ranger all the time?
No, just in December. You dress like the Red Ranger in December. I used to wear a green shirt too, but there's no.
All right.
no
Well,
reason.
okay. Then what would your colors be per month?
No, I'm the Blue Ranger every month except for December. I'm red. I've already worked this all out. I have
acrobatic
myself,
skills ought to make
I'm
short
the light pink and navy blue
work
ranger.
with these guys.
I only wear
Just don't
navy
get
blue
dizzy doing
and
all those
pink
backflips.
because I've already decided that it's too much of a hassle wearing different colors like green, orange, yellow, whatever other colors exist, purple. I can't wear those colors because I don't have time to sort laundry into those different colors when I'm wearing them. So I'm just done with it. I don't have time.
Tonight's
I need to practice
entertainment
my
is
piano.
about to begin.
I have things I want to do in my life. I do not have time to sort laundry anymore. So I'm just going to wear the same 2 colors for the rest of my life. So that's how it's going to be. Oh wait, same 2 colors, but then in December I'll just wear red. I don't want to be that oddball that wears green. I'm so sick of that. It's never working out for me. Look at all the extra clothes that I had, and I don't even have any of those. They didn't even come. And only one of my dresses came. I only have 1 dress and like 3 shirts. And the rest of my clothes are in Pennsylvania or on that horrible place. And I'm done. If I have to flee in the middle of the night, like if China and Russia come and they destroy the United States and like I have to flee on a boat to get out of here, I want to be able to take my shirts that I like and I'll already have my wardrobe ready to go. I'm thinking ahead. Thinking ahead for the future. What?
Come in. Anyone on patrol? Active situation in Gotham Village.
I've been that weirdo.
We've got some
with
villainous
a green
vandalism
shirt on
happening in the
Christmas.
area. Over.
It's not a good look. It's like people look at you like, oh, interesting. Like you decided to wear green today. Fascinating.
And we
If you wear
have
green
a
on
winner.
Christmas, I'm gonna be really mad at you,
Congratulations.
Luke.
But
Better not-
I
you
like
better-
wearing green on
You
Christmas.
better not be that standout person.
I am gonna be that standout person. I like wearing green on Christmas.
You are killing me here. There's nothing. I don't have a category. There's only 2 categories. I can only put lights and darks. Green, purple, all of those colors.
What about
orange,
what about
yellow.
dark lights?
Huh?
Dark lights exist.
What's dark light? You
Dark
mean, like,
lights.
Darker lights? Like you mean like medium, like blue, purple, green?
I think so.
I don't have time. I don't have time to sort that anymore. I'm done. I'm opting out. I'm taking the non-planned plan.
I'm still confused. So I have to follow this plan too to wash clothes?
Well, our pass the challenge.
This seems like a lot more work than it needs to be. This is why color catchers were invented. I'm confused. Bullseye? What bullseye? What are you having me do now, game? What is this? Huh? Did I do that wrong? Oh. Okay.
That wraps it up for now, folks.
Does anybody want to break down Amber Ease for me? Because I'm lost. Any women understand? Any female fans help old K-Wing out? Because I don't know what I did. Did I do something wrong, or... Fancy cactuses. $50. Yeah, right.
Up for a challenge? Don't worry, I'll get you started.
Oh, phooey. Why you... Right, they said it's an old dryer, honey. Nope. I don't know what to tell you. But there's no... This how do you do that? Dryer what? Oh, shoot. So that's a real thing for dryers? No. Oh, I pulled it off. Sorry guys, I'm really bad at traversal, so that's the best I can do.
Well, I certainly couldn't do what you just did, so I'm not going to criticize.
Good enough.
Maybe try again.
False. And then it says it's supposed to help your clothes dry faster.
Is it an Amazon thing?
It's in everything.
Come in. Anyone
Well,
on
you
patrol?
can't really buy it in
Active
Rachel.
situation in Gotham Village.
Why? Because they're flammable?
Bad guys are fighting other bad guys. Oh,
regular stores aren't as cool as Amazon.
Will it mess?
What's the matter?
Will it mess up the nice New York landlady's washer dryer? Because we don't own that washer dryer.
In general, the balls do not mess up your dryer. They are widely used and perfectly safe.
Well, I've never heard of them.
Because you don't know anything beyond your video game problem. I mean, job.
Video game problem?
I mean, job.
Hurtful.
What? These are the safest. Wooden ones are the safest option.
Why would we be putting wood inside of a...
Tonight's entertainment is about to begin.
It's gonna be another late one today.
I thought they had dryer pads. What happened to those things?
I do use dryer sheets.
Oh. Aha, first try.
You can get these. These are little fish that you can put in the dryer.
Thank you for putting on a good show.
What happens to them?
They're just supposed to make the clothes dry faster.
Why does it specifically say non-toxic on it? Why would they be toxic?
Because they're made of plastic.
Oh my gosh! Why would you put plastic inside with it? You know how hot it gets inside a dryer? No. Look for some type of dry cloth thing. Not putting plastic or wood inside of a dryer we don't own. We get in big trouble.
Someone's trying to sneak in someplace they shouldn't be. Over.
Especially we both die from like...
Oh, these ones are hedgehogs.
Yeah, they're hedgehogs, but you can't put plastic inside of a hot thing. It creates cyanide. I thought you took chemistry.
They didn't teach us about cyanide in chemistry.
Why didn't they teach you the dangers of plastic? We learned about that in New York, grade school.
I didn't learn about that in honors chemistry in high school.
I should have told you that.
I'm eager to see what you'll do.
You can buy
I
these
bet it'll be
wool.
fascinating.
These are wool dryer balls.
Wool?
Yeah, they're made of wool. Natural wool. From sheep.
Yeah, well, I think wool would probably be okay.
Why do they have to be colored though? Why can't they just be like white? To add to dryer, place 3 to 6 dryer balls into the laundry. Run your dryer as usual. Take out the dryer balls after each and dry them before the next time.
Okay, so you can't reuse the dryer balls like a
No,
lot.
you can. It says just make them dry off. See, the t-shirt without the dryer balls, the t-shirt with the dryer balls.
And they're made of wool?
These are made of wool.
And they won't catch fire inside of the thing?
It doesn't say they won't catch fire.
Oh my gosh.
Come in, anyone on patrol.
Do we even have a fire extinguisher here? We were supposed to be provided one. Oh my gosh.
Proceed with caution. Over.
This deal keeps getting worse all the time.
You can buy a fire extinguisher. See what it costs.
Our contestant has outdone themselves.
It might be okay. Oh wow, a fire extinguisher is literally $23.
Okay.
I mean, I think it's okay.
What do you mean think it's
on
okay?
Sale.
It's... What?
It's on sale.
Why would a
So,
fire extinguisher be on sale?
I don't know, maybe they had trouble selling it.
Why did they have problems selling the fire extinguisher?
Will we crown a winner tonight? Will they fail?
fire blanket. Here's one that's not on sale. It's more money. Also, you don't even have renter's insurance in case all your stuff goes up in flames.
Yeah, I know. I'm working on it. I have to get insurance tomorrow for a car, remember? Or, sorry, I have to get DMV stuff tomorrow.
You can get this cheap version, which is in an aerosol can.
No!
Why? It's like only $13.
No.
Looks like a cheaper option than a real fire extinguisher.
No. Aerosol with fire is a bad mix.
Then why would they sell it online?
What? They sell all kinds of things online. Oh my god. I think that Amber wants to burn the house down because she's not being patient with the dryer. Yes.
All we're missing are our contestants and maybe a surprise guest.
Alright, let's call it fire resistant dryer ball.
No. To dry your clothes safely and quickly in the dryer, run an extra spin cycle in the washer first. Toss in a dry, thick towel to absorb moisture and avoid overloading. How much stuff do you have in the dryer?
Lot.
Oh my gosh, that's why things aren't drying.
We have to wash the clothes or someone.
You can't put a lot in the washer dryer. It's in the lease. You can't do it. It doesn't work. No, you're not buying any weird stuff. You can do the dry towel trick, and you cannot overload. This is the same. This is how our stuff broke last time. Washer and dryers, like really good ones, like Maytag that are right off the thing, but like washer and dryers that are 10, 15 years old, you can't overload them. They're gonna take longer. Half loads. Right.
I still think I should get these dryer balls.
No, you can't get the dryer balls because they're not gonna burn down our apartment, and I don't even have insurance yet.
I don't think wool can be flammable.
Wool is flammable.
Wool can start on fire?
Yes. Plastic, wool, wood. Oh my gosh, you're gonna raise my blood pressure.
What if you got silicone
No.
dryer balls?
No dryer balls. You can get dryer sheets.
I already have dryer sheets.
Then stop overloading the dryer and being like, why is it not drying? Because there's too much stuff in the dryer. Mystery solved. Elementary. There we go. Wayne Tech upgrade.
Wow, you can get washer balls. Look at this. You put these into your wash, and it's supposed to agitate your clothes more to help get stains out.
What? Those things look like metal. That'll damage the inside of the machine. It's not my machine.
It looks like it's supposed to help get your clothes cleaner.
The only thing that you're allowed to use is, like, those dry things. It's in your lease. It's not our washer dryer.
I don't see how wool could be flammable.
Google it.
I don't want I'm gonna look it up. Are wool dryer balls flammable? Oh, I guess I'm going to the laundromat then. Because I can't use this dryer. It's gonna take hours.
No, you just can't overload the dryers. Medium loads.
It says that if you put essential oils on them, they can be flammable, but wool is not flammable.
Why would you be
Oh, wait. Oh, people put, apparently
Because they're stupid.
It says, use oil sparingly on the wool. If you're going to use essential oils on your wool dryer balls, only add 3 to 5 drops and only put 3 balls in the dryer if you're going to use essential oils.
No.
Why would anyone put oil on their wool and then put it in the...
Please don't listen to these people. I've always feared fire. Especially fire that could be avoided.
I don't want to have my face burned off.
Yeah, then I'd have to call you Two-Face.
You wouldn't even... I don't think you would stick around if I had my face burned off. You'd be gone.
Would you wear a mask? If you wear a mask, I'll stick around. I have a gag reflex. I don't do well with gross looking stuff.
Here's a person writing an article about this. Stop putting essential oils in your dryer. They are a fire hazard. They are class 3 flammable liquid. They can combust at temperatures between 100 and 140 degrees.
Yup.
Even a small amount of oil in a dryer or wool ball can be a significant risk. Wow.
Wow. Why are you saying wow?
It's interesting that someone had to write an article about that.
Because people do stupid stuff. That's why they have to write articles so that people stop being stupid. Like, hey, stupid, don't do this. They read article. You know, I might be able to just add a little bit of essential oil. It's like, no, don't. Add any.
They want their clothes to smell good, that's why they have it.
Who cares?
They want their clothes to smell like lavender.
Not worth the risk.
Here's a person asking a question on Facebook. Can I put a few drops of essential oil in a dryer ball? Would it cause a fire? Question mark.
My head hurts. My head hurts a lot. Knowing that there are stupid people in the world makes me very concerned. I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe.
You feel safe at home, Luke?
No. No, my wife is going to experiment with things and burn our apartment to the ground.
I'm just trying to get things done fast.
No. No. You ever think... Actually, no. The landlord broke our washer and dryer, but... The eyes have it. Oh my gosh.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to go to the laundry rack. Ooh! You can buy silicone dryer balls at Walmart. We used to bake with silicone. Silicone is non-flammable.
I'll get some use out of this.
See? They are safe, because you can actually put those in the oven. They make silicone baking dishes. Looks like I win. So we can't use plastic, we can't use wood, we can't use wool.
They can be noisy and they can damage your machine, so don't use too many per load.
Okay.
Maintenance. Ensure your inspection of them regularly. If a silicone ball is cracked or becomes misshapen, throw it out.
But I can use it.
You can use a few. I lose.
You lose. Fatality! Fatality! At least you have kept me from using wool, which would have burned our house down. Why did they sell so many wool dryer balls?
Amber,
online?
stop.
Incoming crime
Stop.
alert. Something not
They
so
wouldn't
nice
sell
in
it if it
Newtown.
wasn't fake.
Stop.
Guys turning the
They
town
sell
to total trash.
placebos to people. It doesn't matter. Just because you sell a product doesn't mean it works. Look at Sylvania TVs from Walmart. That's a terrible brand. There's so many better TV brands out there. And yet Walmart still sells them even though basically they're junk. They have the most complaints out of any TV. And they're still sold today. Sylvania televisions, yep. Back in the day, they used to leak LCD liquid because they weren't made properly. They were made in Thailand or something like that. They were rushed to compete with Sony and Samsung LCD TVs at the time. So there were several defective models of Sylvania, but Walmart kept selling them anyway because they could, you know. Of course an idiot is going to buy a TV that's like $225 cheaper than a name brand like Samsung or Sony. And then that same idiot ended up coming to my store instead of going to Walmart to get a Samsung or a Sony because their TV was leaking weird ooze.
Oh wow, disturbing.
Uh-huh.
Will we crown a winner tonight? Or will they fail?
Oh no. Spikes on the dryer balls can increase wear on your fabric over time.
Huh? What is happening? You know what? Screw this. I'm just gonna blow this up with a car.
Oh no, this person said they use dryer balls and they had these special bamboo socks they had to get for medicine purposes. The balls basically ripped through their bamboo socks and
Why are they putting bamboo socks inside of...
they had like prescription socks because they had like problems with their feet. I don't know what it was. Well, I guess I'll keep looking into it.
You are not a patient woman.
See, are they really giving me silicone or are they lying? Because if this turns out to be plastic, we are screwed. Well, thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Our contestant has outdone themselves.
Right, because of you decided we're gonna not do plastic or wool. So how's your game going?
I don't know. This is just background noise at this point. I think I'm doing somebody's ultimate after this. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing. Just trying to get 1,000 views on this and then go to whatever the next stream is. Is there an ultimate on tonight that would like their ultimate? I'm open to it. Jotaro, Droggle. Oh, I need a stupid password. Oh. Oh.
What is the password?
I have to go find it.
Is it Looking Glass?
What's the password? Looking Glass. That's it.
Can you believe that people in the 60s or whatever, like older people here on this, on Amazon, said that they put tennis balls in their dryer for years?
How many of them have had fires?
That seems unsafe. They're like, one lady is like, I'm just gonna go back to tennis balls because I don't like these plastic or silicone balls. Like, you put a rubber tennis ball in your dryer? I don't know. Okay, I have a question.
Jotaro wins. I'll do the anime game.
I have a question. What, thanks, Jotaro. So have you ever put your shoes in the washing machine before?
What?
I thought that was the thing that people do, because I put my shoes in the washing machine.
Please don't do that. That breaks the washing machine.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, do you know how many idiots I had to, like, their kids or somebody put, like, shoes inside their washer or their washer-dryer combo at Sears? And they were coming to us, do we have a replacement plan on this? It's like, no, you ruined your dryer. Now I have to buy a new dryer. Don't put shoes or boots in the dryer.
How do you get your shoes clean?
You put them outside and they dry in the sun. What was the real reason maintenance kept fixing our washer and dryer in Pennsylvania? You said it wouldn't work right. What were you doing to it? Amber? What'd you do?
I was just wondering. I've never had anyone tell me if you should put shoes in your washer or not.
Uh-huh.
I just thought you could put your shoes in the washer. What if you wanted them clean?
This is dispatch. Activity in Newtown.
You can't really spot clean your
Suspect
shoes.
attempting to enter
especially
Sonar
if it's,
using
like, soaked
non-traditional
through.
means.
So,
Over.
Oh.
what if you had a nice pair of shoes you wanted to get clean again?
Please don't put shoes inside of these washers and dryers. I don't own them. And I want to stay on the landlord lady's good graces.
Maybe you can give me a list of things I'm not supposed to do.
Oh my gosh.
I can drive.
No,
you know.
Looking Glass is not a Martha thing. It's a Batman Begins joke.
Look at this. Look at this. They sell it as a kit. Wool dryer balls with a clean cotton oil next to it that you put on the dryer ball and put it. They literally sell it as a kit to go together.
Oh my gosh. That is so stupid. I was a fire department, I would sue Amazon.
People can sell all kinds of weird stuff on Amazon.
Doesn't make it right.
You can buy like you can buy all kinds of weird stuff on Amazon.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Wait, did I forget anything?
We had to buy like for our cooking class. We had to buy like foods from other countries. You can like you could buy like a bag of like dried crickets. On
What?
Amazon to eat them.
Why?
Just we bake them in our cookies for like a exotic foods.
You baked crickets?
Yeah, because some people in some parts of the world eat them.
Why?
Because you can buy edible crickets on Amazon, like to eat, if you want to bake them into your cookies or something. Those be like added protein.
Yeah, the DMV.
Fine. I guess we'll our 21st anniversary.
I mean, if you want to go to a fancy restaurant and just get dessert, but won't that spike your blood pressure?
Yeah, but I was just gonna do it for you.
I don't want to go to the
I'll take
hospital though.
shotgun.
What if we got like a dessert that was like not high in sodium?
How is that even possible? Why don't we get a dessert and then
You okay?
you eat it and I watch you eat it?
It doesn't sound very fun.
That's the rest of my life. I won't be able to ever eat anything good again.
No, that's not true.
Yes, it is, because they told me like 8 years ago I was only going to be on that medicine for 6 months.
Amber,
8 years later,
you
here I am.
took half a pill and you were eating tons of salt.
No,
The
I
medicine didn't do anything.
I wasn't eating tons of food.
Amber, you were putting salt on every type of food you can think of.
I was just salty.
No, that is not salting. I've seen how you salt food. You were not salting food normally. You probably only would have been on the medicine for a little bit of time, but you kept putting salt on everything. You were a salty girl. Well, not anymore because I cut your sodium off. Ow.
I just can't believe how many wool dryer balls they sell.
Right, I know that.
They're supposed to help remove
That was
like
definitely an
pet
experience.
hair and stuff.
Warning all units. Head to Gotham Village. 2 sets of bad guys
Oh
have
my
to get
gosh,
this
look at this, Luke.
Hmm.
Lo and behold, I'm not the only one who does this. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh. You said that nobody puts their shoes in the washer? Look at this. Here's a bag you can buy on Amazon. It's the size of a pair of shoes. Actually, it's the size of one shoe each. You zip each bag around one shoe and you put it into the washer. It's literally a bag meant to put your shoes in the washer to
Will we
help you.
crown a winner
Help
tonight?
you wash your shoes.
Probably used to help like keep the shoes from bouncing around and ruining the washer or dryer. Because clothes are not heavy the way that a shoe is.
Yeah, but like, wouldn't it still mess up your washer? Or see, look at this person got their shoes all clean. See, it had mud on it before, and now it doesn't.
Yeah, I see. If you want to wash shoes, you can go to the local laundromat.
And mess up theirs.
Just don't tell them you're putting shoes in there. It'll be fine.
What if I tell them? Would they be mad?
If you break it, they're going to charge you for their machine. And those are high industrial washing machines. Yeah,
I guess I'll just cross my fingers and hope I don't break it.
probably a good idea.
No. No, I know how what people do. They wear their shoes until they're too dirty to wear anymore, and then they just buy new shoes.
Alright, Amber, you have a musical puzzle. Here you go. You love these.
I can't hear it. I can't hear it.
So hit the button again. Hit triangle.
But I can't hear it.
Why do you have to hear it? Just watch it on the screen. They don't make any sounds.
Yes, they do. Can we just turn the air conditioning off so they can
Yes.
after I do this I get to
Mm-hmm. You did it? Wow. That's impressive.
And just like that, victory is yours.
Okay. Hey guys, I'm just gonna set up Jotaro's stream real quick. Oops. How do you unbolt that? Oh. Well, that's easy. One sec, guys and gals. Oh, there it is. Okay, there we go. Alright, Jotaro, I got your stream all set up now. Hooray. The idea of Robin hanging out. Superhero landing.
This is dispatch. Activity in Newtown. Attempted snatch and grab in progress. Over. Loading up a training sim for you. Relax. It's a fun one.
Don't know why he called these fun.
If you want to travel around faster, you can open up that nearby wait tunnel.
Thank you, Alfred, but I'm good. Oh, that counted. Cool. Amber, I think you locked Link up some... Oh wait, no you didn't.
Where is he?
He was meowing weird, but he's in here.
I don't see him.
Linky! Come here.
Link?
He's right there. He was meowing like he was trapped inside of something, but he's not. like the washer and dryer finished. Amber, you have to take the dry lint out. Okay.
Nothing wrong with a stat line like this, but you could do even better.
Thanks for the super chat.
Don't worry about leaving. The training is here when you need it.
What options for the dryer is there? Why don't you try super? Then that means you have too much in there. That means you put too much in the dryer. Okay, where are we going now? 94%. 91%. 92.
Incoming crime alert. Something not so nice in Newtown. Criminals are trying to take someone's stuff. Not cool. Over.
Do I know who low tier god is? No, should I? Is that some YouTuber? Never heard of them. Is that a meme?
Will we crown a winner tonight? Or will they fail?
Oh, that was the thing Soulflare wrote for me to look at. I'll do that tomorrow.
Well, probably shouldn't have put another load of laundry in the washer. I'm gonna have to wait. Two things are done.
And away
Well,
we go.
you can wait after you take your medicine. You have to take your
We're
medicine.
here.
I'll take my medicine.
Good girl. Oh, come on. Sports car? Sports car for who? Oh, for Talia.
Guess who has new items? Me.
No, you don't. You don't have the items.
Give back. Ready to spend that hard-earned dough? Capitalism. Oh!
No, why? Why should I don't follow the FGC, so I don't know. What relevance does that have to me? Did you meet him or something?
It's been a long time, old friend. Just
Huh?
kidding. I'm always watching. Looking for something special?
Amber, I don't want to do that anymore. I'm not doing the weird. I'm not doing that, honey. It's too weird.
Thought about getting the
I think you're being
cute
cute, but I'm
headphones,
too tired to
wings,
care.
Making an adorable yet unforgettable noise. And I remembered the fur. Hey, you guys have been nailing it. Gotham is so lucky to have you. Keep up the good work.
Probably a good idea. Purchase from shops? What can be purchased from the shops? Okay, still can't. For whatever reason, can't get that. I can't get these three still. Clue Master, this. I don't know what that is. Alright, people. So we are 83% done. 200, or we have 2 driving levels left. We have a lot of trophies left. A lot of red bricks left. Quite a few Wayne Tech thingies left. Okay. You have to buy stuff you don't want until you get the stuff that you do. I don't like that policy. I don't like doing that. That's not fun. Alright, so anyway, guys, you've got Jotaro up next. I don't know if there's any... Ow, Summer Game Fest tomorrow or not. I thought Summer Game Fest isn't until June 5th. Let's see, schedule. It says live June 5th. June 5th, 5 p.m. Yeah. Schedule. Summer Game Fest Showcase, June 1st. 60 upcoming independent titles. Missed that. June 2nd. Voices in Gaming. Missed that. State of Play did that. 5 o'clock. June 4th. Lag. 80 games from countries across Latin America. That might be fun. I don't know. June 4th. Celebrating games and studios built by women. June 4th. That might not be terrible. June 5th, Summer Game Fest. June 5th, Day of the Dev. No. June 6th, Southeast Asian Game Showcase. Okay, that's at 8. When? 11 in the morning on June 6th? June 6th, world premiere and more surprises for the latest uplifting, joyful, and hopeful games. Okay. June 6th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, a showcase that seeks to give narrative-driven titles the time, care, and visibility they often miss. No. June 6th, showcasing games that reconnect us with nature, spark hope for the future, and remind us what's worth protecting. Green games? No. I'm not looking at Greenpeace. June 6th, celebrating upcoming Pride. No. June 6th, Frosty Games Fest. Upcoming recently released games made in Australia? Okay, maybe. Why is it called Frosty, though? Wouldn't that be Iceland games? June 7th, Xbox, 1 p.m. Okay. PC Game Show, 3 p.m. June 7th. June 7th, Dutch Indie Showcase? There are Dutch games? Okay. I don't know, this year just doesn't look like it had... Like, Nintendo's not even doing anything. Most of the stuff, State of Play is Sony. I believe Portugal's in Latin America, so gotta support my peeps. Celebrating women in gaming, I think that's gonna be bad. I think, yeah, I have a bad feeling about that. I think that's gonna be a lot of finger wagging and yelling and why don't you buy our games? So basically, Summer Game Fest, June 5th. I'm not doing Day of the Devs. Probably do South Asian thing because they make really good games. I kind of want to do the cozy games. I'm not doing Greenpeace. I'm not doing the other thing on June 6th. I may do the Australian games. 6 p.m. And June 7th will be Xbox, PC Gaming Show. Yeah, there's really not a lot going on. Okay. I don't know. It's not a very exciting year so far. Hey, I will say this, okay? I know some people are annoyed about that. It's important that they have a section to promote their games, you know? I think that's a good thing. Also, it's a good thing for us because then they don't bog down the entire show because they have their own spotlight, their own day, which is June 6th. I mean, you know, live and let live, you know? If they're willing to compromise and not force people to wear buttons and do this and that, then I think they deserve their own, like, showcase. And then they can see how much people don't want to watch it when they have very little people viewing it. You know, because it's a specialty genre. Just like cozy games. Not everybody loves cozy games, right? But cozy games deserves to exist, just like Pride games deserve to exist. But they're for specialty audience. They're not for mainstream. That was the whole point of the culture war. Is it was supposed to be segregated to its own specific genre. That's it. So... But I'm not covering it, so I'm not doing Greenpeace and I'm not doing the other one, because, no. I'll do the cozy games, probably. But, yeah, I don't know. Summer Game Fest this year so far, meh. Alright, guys. I have to get ready for my ultimate stream, and I think I'm gonna have some cereal or something. Probably. And then I have to go to the DMV tomorrow. Well, I'm a firm believer that everybody deserves a voice in the game industry, but it should be in their section of the game industry. Just because you're a certain way, just like I'm a Christian, I'm not allowed to force my beliefs into a mainstream game and have them change to my tastes. Same thing with those other guys. If they want to have their specialty genre and do whatever they want there, go for it. You know? But if they want to mess around with my mainstream games, then we have a problem. So, that's my belief. If you have a different belief, you're entitled to it. That's what I believe. So, see you guys on the next one.